So remember we were talking about like where did you travel? How far did you travel because the Buc-ee's had opened up? And we're going to get into the Buc-ee's here in a little bit as well. But remember we were saying how far did you travel? Because so many people travel to go to this Buc-ee's.
Like how far will you go? Like people that will drive 100 miles just to hit up a Sweet Tomatoes?
So check this out. Doesn't have to be driving apparently. This text says, and you can text us. You text JJR and whatever's on your mind to 96893. Says, good morning. Talking about where did you travel and for what? I live in North Phoenix around I-17 and Carefree Highway. A couple months ago, I caught wind through TikTok that they opened a Sweet Tomato in Tucson. I rented a plane, and my wife and I flew to Tucson Airport, picked up courtesy car, went to Sweet Tomatoes for lunch, and flew home.
What the?
What?
Yeah.
For an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be down with that, too. That's kind of your joint, isn't it?
Yeah, I would love that.
Wow.
Man.
I want to talk to this person.
Well,
Next level.
Like, what's the thing they have there? I mean, I know what the setup is. It's basically a salad bar, but what's the thing that is drawing people in about Sweet Tomatoes?
Well, what I
it's like
remember
all
from
you
it,
can eat.
it was all you can
And
eat
it's
salad
delicious.
bar, but then they have like a whole pizza buffet, and then they have pasta, and they have soup, then they have all this ice cream. They just have everything. It's just fantastic. I used to go there all the time when we lived there. Hey, Lori, hi.
Good morning.
I hope you are a Hillary Duff fan.
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing right now?
Well, I'm getting ready for work.
Where do you work, Lori?
I work for Cigna.
Cigna.
The sea monster?
Cigna Health.
Cigna, my aunt. Cigna. I had an aunt named Cigna. It was a very strange European aunt. Anyway, she was married to my Uncle Yoop.
I don't think I've heard about Uncle
We
You.
talk about it very often. All right.
That's a new relative.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do we do, Peyton? What game?
We're playing our pop culture trivia game. So it's going to be a fun 3-round game. Easy, medium, and hard. You just got to get the right answer and you get the point.
Got it.
Great.
Okay.
Awesome, Lori. All right, John Jay, we're going to start with you. This HBO series follows wealthy guests whose vacations always end up in disaster.
White Lotus.
Correct. John Jay on the board with 1 point. Rich, we move over to you. During the 2022 Academy Awards, Will Smith smacked this comedian on live television.
And I still haven't forgiven him for it. It is Will Smith smacked Chris Rock.
Correct. Great job. Kyle, this Netflix dating show asks singles to get engaged before ever seeing one another.
Love is Blind.
Correct, Kyle on the board. It is tied up. Lori, We Don't Talk About Bruno comes from this Disney animated movie.
Oh, my God. It started with an M. No, it was Encanto.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Way to work
It
through
didn't
that.
start with an M.
Great job, though. Everyone is on the board going into round 2. John Jay, what TV show did this iconic line come from? We were all rooting for you.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to guess Friends.
Incorrect. Anyone for the
Rich.
steal? Rich.
America's Next Top Model.
Correct. That
Tyra
was
Banks.
Tyra
Oh.
Banks. Good job, Rich. 2 points. Rich. Before becoming a solo superstar, Harry Styles was a member of this boy band.
One Direction.
Correct. 3 points, Kyle. Scandival was the cheating scandal that rocked this Bravo reality series.
That is Vanderpump Rules.
Correct. Kyle with 2 points. Lori. Before starring in The Bear, Jeremy Allen White played Lip Gallagher on this series.
Oh, my goodness. Can you please repeat that?
Yes. Before starring in The Bear, Jeremy Allen White played Lip Gallagher on this series.
Oh, my goodness. I would say The Entourage.
That would be incorrect. Is there a steal in the room?
John Jay.
John Jay?
Shameless.
Shameless is correct. John Jay redeemed himself with that round, but that is okay. We move into round 3. John Jay. This singer performed while visibly pregnant during the 2023 Super Bowl halftime show.
I can steal that one.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
It was Rihanna.
Yes.
Good job, Lori.
Great job, Lori. 2 points, making your way back into this game. Richard. This actress turned down the starring role in La La Land, which eventually earned Emma Stone an Oscar.
Oh, this actor turned it down. I don't know. Jennifer Lawrence?
Incorrect. Anyone for the steal? 3, 2. I was looking for Emma Watson.
Another Emma.
Another Emma. Kyle, before winning Grammys, this singer worked at a frozen yogurt shop called Menchie's.
For winning Grammys. Beyonce.
Incorrect. I was looking for Olivia
Gochi.
Rodrigo.
Oh.
You said
She
Gochi.
worked at a Menchie's?
She did. She
Oh, that's
worked
cool.
at a Menchie's.
My nephew worked at a Menchie's.
Look
Delicious.
at that.
And now he's
They
at
are
Dunkin'
one and the
Donuts.
same. All right, Lori. Before becoming an Oscar nominee, Austin Butler appeared on this Nickelodeon sitcom with Victoria Justice.
Oh, how about Hannah Montana?
Not quite. That would be a Disney show. Nickelodeon show. Any other guess? Britney Spears' little sister was the star of this show.
Jamie Spears. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure.
That's okay. Looking for Zoe 101, but Lori, you held your own in this game. I feel like you are definitely a Hillary Duff fan. You were so pumped when we got you on the phone. So I feel like you're my winner anyway.
Yay, Lori.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going to go see Hildu. When is she? I don't even know when she's in town. Do we know?
July
She's here
3rd.
on Friday.
She's here this Friday?
Yes,
On
at
Friday.
Talking Stick
Oh,
Amphitheater.
good.
Theater.
All right, good. Well, you're going. Hold on the line. What theater? Where is it?
The Talking Stick Amphitheater.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. We got another Lori on the line. Lori, what's up? Lori.
Hi, John Jay and Rich, and
Hi.
Kyle and Peyton.
Hi.
I watched a documentary that I thought everyone might want to watch on Amazon Prime, and it's called Andre is an Idiot. Have
Oh,
any of you watched that?
I saw the screenshot for it, but I didn't click on it because the thumbnail doesn't look appealing to me.
What is it about?
No, the thumbnail does not look appealing, and in fact, the first 60 seconds is kind of off-putting. But if you stick with it a little bit, it's really funny. He gets diagnosed with cancer. That's not a spoiler, but it follows him for about three and a half years, and it's actually really funny. And he has a really fun attitude about it, and it's very clever. And it's got really good messages, too. So I just thought you all would enjoy watching
Is
it.
he
It's
okay?
a one and
Or
done, one documentary.
Did he pass away eventually, or is he okay?
He is no longer with us. Yeah.
Oh,
but-
wow.
How sad.
That sounds
The
sad.
show
it
gets a
follows the whole-
97% rating on Rotten Tomatoes,
Oh my God.
Wow.
which is that's hard to get, I feel like.
But it's sad then? I don't.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay away from all the sad
Well,
stuff.
you could watch it until the last 15 minutes or something and still enjoy it. But yeah, that's where he starts with some really good messaging.
Okay. Well, thank you,
But
Lori.
no, you're welcome. I hope some people watch it and get some good messaging from it.
Andre is an Idiot on Amazon.
Look, John Jay, one of the reviews actually says Andre is an Idiot is by no means a downer. A mischievous streak is present throughout.
You know, it's funny because I'm almost done with Off Campus, and episode 4 or 5, the two main stars are now together dating, which is what you want, right? And I'm just anticipating that one of them's going to cheat on the other one, and I'm like,
They're going to ruin a good thing.
Yeah, and it's like a normal rom-com, but so far I only have one episode left, and they haven't done that yet. But then they get into the violence that happened in each one of their pasts, which I don't like either. You know what I mean? I just want a
There
happy.
has to be some
I know.
conflict
Yeah,
in
but
TV shows.
when you watch The Rooster and Ted Lasso.
Virgin River's kind of like that, where it's just pretty much there's a little bit, but they save you from the bad
But I
stuff.
get it, Kyle. I get it, but I'm kind of like, oh man, I just don't want. I get this tension and
Yeah,
watching the characters, and I pause
get
it,
it.
and I don't want to see it, and then
More Ted Lasso, good vibes.
yeah. But even Ted Lasso, I mean,
That's true.
His dad, it was bad news for his dad. But the stuff on, I only have one episode left of Off Campus, and I really, really like that show, and I really like the actors on that show, and I hope there's more. I don't know how it ends yet. Does it end happy, or Andre's an idiot?
I'm not going to ruin anything for
Wait,
you.
I gotta tell you something else I watched. I watched one episode of Girls. You guys ever watch Girls on HBO?
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because There's you remember that guy on NBC? His name was Brian Williams. He was a reporter.
Yes.
You remember him?
Sure.
He
He
got
was
in
an anchor.
trouble. He got in trouble because he lied and said he was in the Iraqi war or something, and he never. So they fired him. His daughter is a famous actress. His daughter is the one that's in Get Out, the white girl that's with the black guys and
Yes.
Get Out. That's his daughter. And he dropped a podcast on Netflix, and she's the first guest. And I watch, and she was the star of Girls. And they go over her career, how she was doing, how she became an extra, and then she got noticed here, and she got noticed there, and she got into nepotism because she's his daughter. That she was able to. They did a story on her because she made a video of she was singing, and then Lena Dunham, who's one of Taylor Swift's best friend, saw the YouTube video and cast her in Girls, and it snowballed into all this stuff. So, and they talk about this episode of Girls that they said is one of the best episodes in the history of television, and I'm like, is that for real, or is it because you're a dad talking to your daughter that you say that? So I went to Girls to go watch that episode. And when I'm going through the Girls, it's pretty wild how many people on that show have gone on to be massive stars.
Kylo Ren's in there, right?
Kylo Ren, Ruth from Ozark is in
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's right.
So you guys used to watch it? Because I never
I
watched
watched all
it.
6 seasons. I
Oh,
think.
really? It seems like a
Yeah.
pretty good show.
It was a good show.
But that episode
But
with
it
her
came
in
out
it,
in like 2012, I think.
2012, you're right. But that's what they were so because they talked about it being one of the best episodes, I went back to go watch it.
And how was it?
It was okay, but I also don't know the history of Marnie, what Marnie went through. You know, Marnie was like, she hooked up with her ex.
I feel like that show launched a lot of other shows that have come since then. So you feel like you've seen that show because so many people have copied that formula of Girls.
Also, I went to Hulu. I think it was on Hulu. And you can watch Love Island on Hulu, right? So it's because Love Island, I think you can watch somewhere where you can watch Love Island. Where is it? Peacock?
Peacock, yeah. I didn't know it was on Hulu.
Hulu has Love Island, I think Australia.
Oh,
right
UK.
now.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
why?
it's a
Okay, because
different
you know
one.
what keeps beating it?
What?
General Hospital.
Yeah, because
And
it's
I'm
not
like-
like the actual Love Island. in
Okay,
the
that
US.
makes it
It's
because
a
I'm sitting there
different
going, Peyton is talking about Love Island forever. Not once have we talked about General Hospital. And I'm like I would think General Hospital is soap opera has been around for 50 years. How is this beating Love Island?
Oh, yeah,
so
that's-
it's another Love Island. Okay,
Yeah.
How is Love Island, Peyton? What's the latest of that?
It's great. They have really amped up the drama. There was an episode, I believe it dropped on Friday night, and it was giving Bad Girls Club, and I loved it. That's the kind of reality TV that I crave, and I feel like Love Island, they should have let the girls go at it a little bit more. I understand why they're trying to keep the peace, but just know that the Casa Amor girls are back in the villa, and it is chaotic.
Oh,
It is
good.
great. It is prime time TV.
A lot of people stopped me on, well, not a lot. A few people stopped me on Saturday and said, you were talking about how there's not enough drama. Go home and watch it.
I know. It has
So
been
must have kicked up this weekend.
a very enjoyable watch.
We just got a text. Peyton's voice is super raspy, dehydrated, or she needs to lay off the weed.
No, I coached a basketball tournament over the weekend, so, I was really projecting,
Yeah, see, she was screaming all weekend.
literally.
Person on text. How was the basketball game?
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I'm kind of stepping into my new era of head coaching, which is a really new challenge for me. I always grew up playing, but when you're in front of a bunch of girls and trying to teach them the X's and the O's of the game, that can be really high pressure. But on Saturday, we won our game at the buzzer beater, play drawn up, perfectly executed. And I got to tell you, as someone that's been playing basketball for the majority of her life, it felt way better to coach a game with a buzzer beater than actually hitting the buzzer beater.
Oh, that's exciting.
Because you get
Really?
to see all of these kids, they're so excited, they're so happy, and I feel like that's the whole point of coaching, right?
Yeah.
Like trying just to give back and feed back into these kids. It truly makes my hooper heart happy.
That's
I was
so
so
great.
happy for them. Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Well, how was you, Rich? How was you?
How was me?
How was you, Miss Arizona pageant?
Oh, Miss Arizona. This is my 7th year. Did you guys know that, hosting Miss Arizona?
No, that's
So,
great.
the winner.
Jealous.
I'm sure you are. It is a really, really long day, and my wife, Stacy, is the executive director. And you guys know she's super lovely, but she is also very intense when it comes to things being right. So when I go host it, I have to show up for dress rehearsal about noon or so on that same Saturday. So I'm pretty much on my feet from 12 to 12, being on. So it's a very long day, but not nearly as hard as those girls work because they are in heels, they're dancing, they're changing clothes, they're doing interviews for that whole week. So by the time Saturday comes, I don't even know how they're standing, much less dancing and looking great and all that. But we did crown us a winner. It is Miss Chandler.
Oh, man.
it. That's
Vanessa
so exciting.
Voog, I believe is how you pronounce her last name. I put the video of her winning up on Instagram. I think that they could have had maybe 5 or 6 girls win the whole thing and be equally as awesome. They had a really strong run. This girl can sing her face off, so I think you'll be seeing her. She'll do pretty well. And Stacy is home resting. She looked exhausted. She had 3 24-hour days in a row. I don't even know how she does it. I have
feel like
no
the-
idea.
The last year or so, you said you were done hosting it.
Every year, I think I'm
did.
done, and I think every year that Stacey's going to be wanting to hand the baton over, but I think she's just so close with those girls. They love her, and she loves them, so I think she wants to do yet another one. So I will probably do it next year. She'll probably do it next year, too.
So now, where does Miss Arizona go? How long does she prep to go on? Is it
It's-
for
it's-
Miss USA? Miss
It's fast. It's Miss America, and it's in September. So I mean, it comes up real quick. We're just getting ready to start July. So she's got to pick her song that she's going to do, and Miss Teen does too. So last year, my band was the band that did the backing track for the ones they sang to, and I think we're doing that again this year.
So I was actually scrolling through Instagram with my kids, and we came upon Rich's video, the one of them introducing you as the host.
Yeah.
And they were like in awe. They were like, "What? He's hosting that? That is so cool. How does he do that?" It was like very cute.
Did they
to see
not
them
notice
so
you're the
excited for
voice,
you.
the intros?
Yeah, they were like, "Mommy, that sounds like you." And I was like, "That's not me. But that's me."
That's you.
And he goes, "That really sounded like you. Were you there?" I'm like, "No, I don't think that's me. I think it's somebody."
Well, Rich was telling me this morning, he goes, yeah, and she was after Kyle did the intro, and I was like, Kyle was there? He's like, no, she did an intro for like 4 years ago, and they still use it. And I was like,
Oh, that's awesome. I'm honored.
Yeah, you did that intro, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, and they recorded it, and I'm still the host, so they don't have to switch it out.
Perfect. I love it. That's great.
Hey, speaking of Instagram, I got to tell you guys a quick story. I was at the mall. I was returning. I went to the mall a couple of weeks ago, and I bought a bunch of stuff from the store I was at, and the under pressure from my wife. And the guy at the store was like, "You have a year to return this stuff." Anyway, I went back to go return it. I didn't wear any of it, so I went to go return it. And I was by myself eating at Panda Express in the food court, right? And
That's your jam.
I see this woman with her kids, and I follow her on Instagram, on my fake Instagram account. And she's got a ton of followers. And on her Instagram account, she's full on active mom, you know what I mean? Parenting, you see all the stuff, like, you know, and then if you really analyze the video, you know that she puts up a tripod, and you know that she's doing all these things with her kids, and then she edits it down and posts it, right? Very active parenting on Instagram. And what I watched was her at a table with her 3 kids on her phone the whole time. She was
Don't talk, Mommy's got a cap cut.
exactly. It was wild watching that thing because I'm kind of a fan of her Instagram account, and to see all that stuff, and then to see like the reality of it was so different.
Yeah, but that you saw her one moment.
I know.
It's
I
like
know.
That's,
Still,
I
though.
don't think you can judge on that.
I know you can, but you also can't judge on what you see on social
You can't.
media.
You
either.
can't not judge a little though,
It
right?
was
You got to
just-
judge a little.
I was like, I'm gonna take a picture and post it and be like, "Oh, really?"
She's like never allowed to be on her phone. She gets 1 minute to sit down.
I'm just saying, it was just something I noticed.
She's
It's
trying to
like,
make money for her kids, trying to do her job, and here you
they're all,
are judging
mommy,
her.
mommy. They're all on their little devices and they're trying to do stuff, and she's on.
Mommy's got a filter.
Yeah,
She's got a
yeah.
cap cut.
It was
It's like 1/100th of the day.
But I've also had a dialogue with her in the past. I helped her with some things in the past. And so I'm not surprised. Let me just say that. If that makes
Should
sense.
we? You want to throw out a follow or no?
To her?
Yeah.
No way. I just threw her under the bus.
All right.
Why would he?
I just want to see.
And he's stalking her on his
Yeah,
hidden
he's-
No,
Instagram.
the only
account.
reason I'm stalking her on my fake Instagram is because I helped her in a situation that she was in. She needed help. And in the helping, she said, "Please do not tell people who I am. People will get mad. Can you help me with this situation I'm in?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." And then I helped her in the situation. So now, 4 years later, I see this behind the scenes stuff, which, by the way, matches the situation she was in.
Aha.
If that makes sense.
Sure.
If it doesn't, it's all code. Anyway, you'll never know who it is because she doesn't live here. It was in another city. Anyway,
We got you.
we're going to get into the biggest thing happening in Arizona right now.
Buc-ee's is like up the road. We should just go. So me, my 2 aunties, and all my little cousins hopped in the car at 10:30 at night, drove to Buc-ee's, and we got in that line that Rich was talking about. It actually loops you out around 6 miles past the Buc-ee's.
Oh, it's not 3 miles,
and
it's 6
around-
miles.
Yeah, it's about 6 miles
Okay.
and around the ballpark. So we hop in there, and we were like, absolutely not. We're turning around and going home. We flip around. We find ourselves in another line. We're like, oh, this one's shorter. We can actually see the Buc-ee's. Yeah, no. We were in line. We didn't even turn into the Buc-ee's parking lot until an hour later. Then we had to go find parking. I had gone out of the car to hop
tough,
in
too.
line. We waited in line for another hour and a half to get into the Buc-ee's. They were only allowing like 100, 150 people in at a time.
So now it's
people
like
were
midnight?
waiting in line. Now it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
What?
We are outside the
24/7?
Buc-ee's.
I don't
People
know.
are
Yeah, it is.
People are passing out. There is ambulances in the fire department because it's so hot. People are standing there. People are tailgating in the parking lots. We didn't leave Buc-ee's till 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get home until 3:30 in the morning.
What did you get? What kind of food did you get? Any food?
Of course, we got the brisket.
Which is
we
awesome.
We got the brisket. We got the jerky. We got the pastries. We got all the things.
That jerky is out of control good.
Yeah.
The jerky's really, really good.
So you left at 10:30 and you got back home at 3:30
3:30 in
because
the
of
morning.
congestion.
Because of the
To
traffic.
go to a
because-
gas station.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for me, like,
Yeah.
I've been to a Buc-ee's before. I lived in Amarillo, Texas for a year. I played basketball out there. I've been to Buc-ee's was my local gas station at one point in my life. So when I walked in, I was like, please, I wish I had the 3 hours of my life back. But it was really good family bonding time. So
It
I'm
is
not
the-
even mad about it.
It is the best people watching you will ever see in your
Yeah.
entire life.
It was really cool to see, like, the moment, like the community moment. It was, everyone was there. Everyone was in a good mood. Like, no one, you know
that's
what I
cool.
mean? No
That's
one was
cool.
cutting lines.
Yeah,
no one was doing
being
anything
jerky.
Like that. People were having a good time. We saw the kids running around and playing. It was really cool to be a part of.
It does feel like a 4th of July week thing to do. It's like people have been hitting up my DMs saying, is it worth the hype? Nothing's worth the hype. But it is fun to go. If you just go and you're going to have a good time, then you're good.
Nothing's worth the hype? You don't think there's nothing worth the hype?
I don't think anything's really worth the hype. Really.
I think the Star Wars ride probably worth the hype at
Okay.
Disneyland.
Okay.
I haven't
maybe,
been on it,
Maybe that's
but
something
I
we should
know.
do. What is worth the hype? We should do that.
877-937-1047. Call and tell us what is worth the hype. Meanwhile, we got some money to give away.
KZZP Mesa Phoenix,
1047 Kiss FM.
an iHeartRadio station.
Guaranteed human.
1047 Kiss FM has your chance to win $2,500.
Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website.
Trip. That's trip.
Enter it now. 1047kissfm.com.
What is worth the hype? 877-937-1047. Wait, so Peyton, you said it's not worth the hype, Buc-ee's, or it is worth the hype?
I mean, it's a cool experience if that's what you're into. I don't know if I would do that again, but I did enjoy the time hanging out with my family in line. So I guess it is worth it. Rich is not thinking it's
I
worth the
feel like well, I mean, I had a great time with my kid Audrey. We just thought it was just fun all the way around. If you could pull right in there and get right in, I think you'd have a blast. But if you're the type of person that gets annoyed for waiting and something like, I can't believe how long this is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they rerouted us 6 miles out of the way. I knew it took a long time.
How was the food? Would you give? I heard the brisket was mid.
I mean, it's elevated gas station food. It's like, you know, when you go to QT and they have the full kitchen back there and it's like, oh, this isn't that bad.
So my video
Exactly
isn't
how
that
it is.
wrong.
Your video was probably one of the funniest things I've seen in a really long time. I had to go back and comment on that video twice because I thought it was so
really?
funny.
Go to check it out. Check it out.
Because you fooled me because you were in the parking lot of the Circle K and I was like, why is it not packed? Buc-ee's was packed.
Why are there only 3 places to get gas? I can't tell you. Like, as far as you can see at Buc-ee's, there's gas station, like little pumps, and I hear that's the second largest Buc-ee's in the country. That one.
And
in
nobody
Virginia.
was actually getting gas. They were just parking there.
I'll tell you what's worth the hype is seeing Kanye West in concert.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
think
I
that's
saw
worth
a
the hype.
couple videos of that over the weekend. He had it was Kodak Black, Northwest. They all came out in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
And how do we feel about little Northie's new lip piercings?
Are they real?
I don't know.
I thought I totally would have. I would think that Kim Kardashian would not allow North to put holes in her.
Let's just say they are real because, you know, Kim has talked about how she really wants North to just be able to express herself.
Amy,
So-
what's worth the hype? Sorry, Kyle. Sorry.
Oh my God, some people are going to dog me for this, but it's not worth the hype to puke for 9 months, dry heave through your delivery, and then you get the bundle of joy. That's worth the heap.
That's worth the
So being
heave.
pregnant is not worth the heap.
Worth the heap.
My baby was called the dry heave baby from my doctor.
All right.
So
Thanks,
having a
Amy.
child is worth the hype.
Lacey, what's worth the hype?
Bruno freaking Mars
Yeah.
is worth the hype
Yeah.
for sure.
To go see live?
Oh my gosh. Yes, every year in Las Vegas, 100%. So worth the hype.
Yeah, he's great. His band's great. Every song you know, that's probably a really good one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
Yes.
can tell you too.
absolutely.
That concert my wife and I went to last week, Yachtly Crew, worth the hype.
Worth the hype.
Yeah, that was a great I would put that concert up as probably one of the top concerts I've ever been to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that was because you actually enjoyed the performance or because you were with your wife and your kids?
I really enjoyed the performance. In fact, I DM'd the lead singer and he DM'd me back. I got all excited. And then I got mad he didn't follow me. I'm like, why wouldn't you follow me? You know what I mean? He only
you
had
follow
10,000
him?
No, I didn't follow him. He followed me first. I reached out first. I have my.
And now he's dead to you.
No,
No,
he's not worth
dead
the
to me.
hype?
He's
Is he
not
worth?
No, he's not dead to me. But I just like, why? I don't understand. I think people are like. Sometimes I go through these phases where I don't want to be following too many people, right? Because I thought that maybe that was bad. But now I kind of like you ever go and you look at someone that makes a comment, you look at their followers, and you can see people that follow you. You have mutual followers. Do you ever see that?
Yeah.
And I'll see people, it'll say, follow back, follow back, follow back. I'm like, oh, I didn't know they were following me. And I follow back. Like, I don't really care about my follower count that much now. You know what I mean? Make sense? Hey, we're going to play Minute to Win It. We need a contestant. 877-937-1047. 877-937-1047. I'll tell you what's worth the hype. I think Las Vegas is worth the hype.
Yeah,
I just don't think you need to be there more than 2 days.
that's plenty.
But Las Vegas is definitely worth the hype. I think Hawaii is worth the hype.
I agree with that.
What else is worth the hype?
So it turns out there's a lot of things worth the hype.
Yeah.
Great barbecue is worth the hype. When you travel for great barbecue. Now, I'm not saying Buc-ee's is great barbecue. It's really good brisket for a gas station.
I think the TV show Breaking Bad is worth the hype.
No, that's good too.
Certain shows, though, you go and you watch because there was a hype, and you're like, like they're mid, you know? That happens a lot because of the hype.
Taylor Swift, worth the hype.
Worth the hype. Are you watching any TV shows right now, Kyle, that are worth the hype?
No.
Oh, I Will Find You,
I-
worth the hype.
I Will Find You is good. I don't know if it was worth the hype.
You don't think it's
It
satisfying?
was good, but I don't know if it was worth the hype. I got the ending was kind of like, the beginning was, wow.
The ride to the ending is pretty much nonstop. I liked it.
All right, we're looking for a contestant for a minute to win it. Speaking of, it's Pat Hickey's money. I got to tell you a quick story. So Pat Hickey has a place in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, right on the lake, and he's invited. I've been there before to visit him. He's the owner and the general manager of Peoria Ford, and there was an opportunity. There's a possibility that sometime in the middle of July that I need to be there for something. My son Dutch is going to be there working. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to go visit him. I wonder if I could do the show from there. But there's no studios there, right? Like if I go to San Diego, I do the show from iHeart San Diego. I do the show from iHeart Hawaii, right? So, and then Rich has this little box that he says, that little thing. If you have Wi-Fi, I could do the show from there. And I thought,
Get you some Starlink and we get you that box and you're good to go.
wouldn't that be funny if I could do the show, my part of the show, from Pat Hickey's cabin in Coeur d'Alene?
That would be fun.
And be like, we're moving the Peoria Ford Studios to Coeur d'Alene. So I called Pat yesterday, and I was like, I'd have to stay at your house, and I would do the show from your living room or something. He's like, yeah, heck yeah, that'd be great. And I'm like, yeah, but do you have Wi-Fi? That offended him. Of course I got Wi-Fi. I just needed to be strong Wi-Fi, because if it's not, I can't all of a sudden. Anyway, I don't think it's going to happen, but I thought that would be interesting to do the show from Idaho.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, if you're still in, let's go.
Megan, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right, Megan, you are our contestant for Minute to Win It. What are you doing right now?
I'm pulled over right now so I can focus.
Okay, that's smart. What part of town are you in?
I'm in Goodyear.
Oh, have you been to the Buc-ee's yet?
No, I'm waiting like a month because it's just ridiculous.
Do you have to deal with the traffic going in and out when you leave your house?
No, I don't. It's like 2 exits from my house, but I'll take the back roads just
Yeah.
because it's insane.
I was wondering, like, there's a big Amazon fulfillment center right there, and how do they even get to work? Because the Buc-ee's has got everything closed down. I don't even get it. All right, well, Megan, I feel good about you. I think you're going to do really well. I got that feeling. 10 questions, 60 seconds, $1,000 could be yours. Let's go. Bad Romance in Just Dance are songs by what artist?
Lady Gaga.
What planet is closest to Earth?
Well, wouldn't it be 2?
Well, one planet is closest to Earth. Which one?
Mercury.
It is not Mercury. Venus is closest to Earth.
The planets are always so hard.
I know.
They are.
I know.
But aren't they like on either side?
Well, Mercury's kind of close to the sun, but the closest planet to the Earth by miles would be Venus.
I don't like that question.
Nah, I can tell you don't like it.
Megan says she's not happy.
Tricked you.
Megan, thanks for listening.
I'm not happy with that.
Remember the Planet song? You have a Planet song, Kyle, and I have a Planet song, don't you?
No, I don't have a planet song.
Oh, you have a
I have
a word.
Mavemshna. That's from Saved by the Bell.
I have. It was a movie I saw in elementary school, and it was like, my very educated mother just served us 9 pizza pies, and it went from from Mercury all the way to Pluto. So my very educated, which Earth, mother. So you got very Venus. So you're right. So would you accepted Venus or Mars?
I would have accepted Venus
Because Venus is the closest one. Closer. Yeah. Anyway, fun little fun fact there. My very educated mother just served us 9 pizza pies. By the way, another TV show that I think is worth the hype that I kind of really like is Dutton Ranch.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a spin-off of Yellowstone. And Kyle, I thought about you over the weekend. I was watching. I think you'd really like it.
I think I would really like it too. For some reason, I just haven't been able to bring myself to watch it. I don't know why.
I can tell you why. Because you don't really think of Paramount Plus app. It's not a thing you go to.
It's not my first go-to.
Like I'm usually going to Netflix, then I go to Apple, and then I maybe go to Amazon, then I go to HBO, and then when I can't find anything, I go to Peacock, and then I'm like, Paramount Plus. Oh yeah, there's a new Dutton Ranch. It's a bummer, but that's how that works.
You're probably right.
How
many episodes in are you?
There's only one left. There's a season finale coming up. So
is that it's only 7 are out right now?
I don't know how many are out.
I think I'm caught up, and I think it's real good.
Like it was renewed for a season 2, but they may have a different writer.
Yeah, because they fired the guy, the guy that created it with Tyler Sheridan. They got rid of him after this season. Something happened, but it's good. It's still good, but I know that once Tyler Sheridan gets involved, it's going to get better. But it's really good. I just like everybody on this cast.
They do a good job of making you kind of relate to and fall in love with those characters.
Makes you want to be a cowboy.
Yeah, for sure.
I was born a cowboy.
It's movies, Brooke. It's TV, music, pop culture, all mushified together into a montage. Listen to the clues and see if you can tell us what year this happened. Players, let's remember the time.
You would have to admit our lives would be easier if our bosses weren't alive.
I don't care how bad our bosses are. We're not murderers. We gotta hire a professional.
Does anyone here kill people for money?
I'm gonna be your murder consultant. Word. You wanna pull off a brilliant murder? It's gotta look like it's an accident. Ah!
Everybody look to the left. Everybody look to the right. Can you feel that? Yeah. We're paying with love tonight.
When the world is in danger, only one hero.
Boss, watch out!
Has what it takes. No! Holy frijoles. To fill these boots. DreamWorks Puss in Boots.
Just put your paws up. Because you were born this way, baby.
Okay, Brooke, a few bonus clues for you. It was also the year that we got up in the middle of the night to watch the Will and Kate royal wedding. Kim Kardashian married Chris Humphries. That was a $10 million wedding that lasted 72 days, and Oprah signed off her show after 25 years. No guest, just her. What year did that happen? What'd you recognize?
Okay, so the one thing I recognized the most was the Jessie J song Price Tag, and that was 2011. That was my daughter's favorite song. She sang it all the time.
So Brooke's going with 2011. John Jay, your move.
Lady Gaga in there, and this sticks with me, these certain memories about the Lady Gaga concert when she was here, because somebody was trying to kill me, and the radio station gave me a security guard to follow me everywhere. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time, and the guy wouldn't let me alone, and I had to hide in the bathroom And then he was following me around everywhere.
He's like, you're supposed to tell me when you're going to the bathroom.
Yeah. And I remember that being in 2009. So I don't know if that's when the song came out, but that's my guess, 2009.
Okay, Brooke says 2011. John Jay says 2009. Kyle, it is your move.
Okay, I think I heard Horrible Bosses, and I kind of feel like when Jennifer Aniston played that role, she was like very sexy, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, this is like a totally different Jennifer Aniston. What's going on? And I felt like that was maybe around the time where her divorce with Brad Pitt had passed, and all of a sudden she was like sexy or whatever. And then Puss in Boots, Gaga, Born This Way, and then the Royal Wedding. And I remember seeing one of my friends actually post that she watched the Royal Wedding in her wedding dress, which I thought was awesome. And I don't like, I actually thought it was 2016, but since everyone else is picking way earlier than that, I'm just going to go with 2010 because that's right in between the guesses.
Okay. So there you go. 2010, 2009, 2011. Peyton, your move.
Yeah, I put 2011 down immediately with Brooke. I got the Jessie J, Puss in Boots, Born This Way. I have to go 2012 then.
Okay, yeah, so you guys got all the clues. Puss in Boots, Gaga, Born This Way, Jessie J, Horrible Bosses, The Big Royal Wedding. We do have a winner amongst you four, and it is Brooke with 2011. Your Jessie J math was dead on.
Great job.
All right, Brooke, you're going to go see the Diamondbacks. I think we're giving you 4 tickets to the Diamondbacks.
thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hold on the line. Do you remember what we did for the Royal Wedding?
The Royale Wedding.
We got 2 guys, a guy named Roy and a guy named Al got married in the studio.
Oh, my goodness.
Roy and Al. The Royale Wedding.
Oh, man. You think you would have got some. That was clever. Man. Find 2 guys named Roy. Anyway.
We were just as proud of that back then.
Yeah. Kyle, let's get into your downtime. I think it's important.
Is it? I feel like, I don't know. There's certain points in my life where I just like sometimes feel like a piece of garbage. Like I should be doing more. You know what I mean?
Piece of garbage.
Like
You're so busy. There's no way you feel that way.
I know. Usually I am very busy, but this weekend I did actually have downtime, and it was kind of nice. And so in my head, I'm like, there's so many things on my to-do list that I've been putting off. Like I don't know if you guys remember, but one of my New Year's resolutions was I have this sheet of paper, and once a month I take one little area of my house and I organize it, and I have it written down. Like April was supposed to be my closet. And I didn't do that in April. And it is now June. And I was like, it's not too late. If I get the whole list done before the end of the year, I still feel like I completed that task. So I'm like, okay, I got downtime this weekend. I'm going to clean my closet. And then I'm going to clean the, I have like a little craft room that was also in May. I did not do that one either. And so I'm like, okay, obviously totally going to be so productive and get all this stuff done. Cut to me on Saturday during my downtime, taking a nap on the couch.
I think that's
Not
important.
doing anything.
You didn't do anything? You didn't do one thing at all? You just,
I mean, I took the kids. We did complete one of our summer bucket list items. I did take them to Putt Shack.
But as
and
far as
afterwards,
getting things
I was
done.
tired. But as far as anything on my to-do list, no, I did not do anything
You'll
on
still
my
be
to-do
there,
list.
Kyle. How was the nap glorious? Tell me it was
Yeah,
glorious.
and I think afterwards I was like, oh, I feel like so lazy. Why did I not get anything done? And then I'm like, you know what? I'm talking myself off the ledge. I'm like, oh, you know what? My body needed that. I needed that
Listen to your
refresher
body.
to be able to go forward and kill it this week.
Yes.
And maybe
Yeah.
after work one day this week, I will get something done.
You know how I've been trying to tell you guys, what resolution for a while ago was to get 10,000 steps minimum a day, right? Minimum. So yesterday was a day like your day for me, where I pretty much did nothing. And when I went to check on my steps, I was like, oh no, I'm not there yet. So I went and I got on the treadmill for like an hour. And then I thought I'd be fine. I don't like to look at my steps. It's like superstitious about it. I just don't like to look at it all the time. So then I like to get surprised by the number later in the day. So then I go look at 1 o'clock and I'm at 8,000 steps. I'm like, 8,000? And I'm exhausted. And I'm like, how am I only at 8,000 steps? I go get on the treadmill again. I got on the treadmill 3 different times yesterday, barely made it to 10,000. Then I went and walked around the block and I hit 13,000.
But you did it.
I did it. That's what I'm saying. But it was so hard on a day when you got, because here, like when I start my normal routine in the morning, and by the time I check my steps around 1 or 2 in the afternoon, I'm at a pretty high number.
That's because you've been up since 3 o'clock, dark o'clock.
I've been doing stuff. So when I checked it on a day of doing nothing, like Kyle calls it downtime, it was great. Although I did get some stuff done. I went, because I've lost so much weight, I downsized from a 2X to a 1X, I think. So I went through my closet and I tried to get rid of all my 2Xs. Some of them I couldn't because I thought they fit okay. But I have a big pile of shirts now My closet looks a little bit
That's
different.
a big deal.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to do. And then I went and met, the lady who makes sourdough bread in the bank parking lot. I got my sourdough bread.
Oh, that's still going on.
Yeah, well, this sourdough bread is the freaking best, man. That is worth the hype. Homemade sourdough bread, worth the hype. And this lady, gosh, I wish I could remember her Instagram. If it's still on my Instagram, I think it might be on my Instagram. Find her, and she's amazing.
Are you just getting a regular, or are you getting like a flavor?
Two kinds. I get the jalapeno cheese and regular, and it's fantastic. And
I saw your video of poor Blake in her little bonnet. She wasn't really expecting
That was so funny. Where did she get that?
apparently she's had it forever. So she got her hair done Friday, right? So she got her hair done Friday, and then we go in the hot tub, and she doesn't do the sauna when she gets her hair done, and she likes to keep her hair looking the way it looks as long as possible. And so she wears the bonnet. And in the past, she used to not let me take pictures of it. So when I took the video of her cutting the bread with that bonnet on her head, I said to her, "Is it okay if I post this video with your head thing?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I didn't double check. So I did it. And she so far hasn't said anything about it.
Oh my goodness, she looked like one of Strawberry Shortcake's friends.
I know.
100%. She's so cute.
I have so many people asking where she got it. I think she's had it since I've known her. So I don't know where she got it. I'll find out.
It's vintage.
It's funny when you say vintage. I was returning all this clothes at the mall. And there was this dude. Have I told you guys? I think I told you. If you can remember back a couple years ago, I told you about I bought a pair of pants from Nordstrom Rack, and I had them hemmed, and it didn't work, and I had them hemmed again, and and it was turned out to be now because I bought them for like $14, and now they're the most expensive pair of pants I've ever had
Because every time it's like 60 bucks.
Yeah, and they still don't work right. And I saw a guy that was returning some clothes, and the guy was wearing the same pair of pants. I go, "Did you get those at Nordstrom Rack?" And he goes, "Yeah." "How do you know?" I go, "Because I have the same pair." And he goes, "Yeah." I said, "What?" I go, "They don't work for me." He goes, "What do you mean?" I tell him. He goes, "Usually when people ask me about these, I tell them they're vintage," is what he says. They're vintage, but they're not vintage. They're just Nordstrom Rack. Anyway, random fashion story for you.